What's up, guys? I'm back again with another video, and I just want to quickly discuss my love for reading that has seemingly came out of nowhere. I will want to start this by stating that while I was sort of like encouraged to read per se, growing up young, I would say that they really didn't go out their way to make sure that I did read. And of course, grow up, you always hear about the benefits of reading and this and that, but I guess it's always just hard to like just actually pick up a book and focus and just continuously do that. So I thought, but I don't know how to explain it. It's just while I was on this journey, I'm just trying to get better or whatever. I noticed that why am I not incorporating reading? Of course, we hear the statistics that a bunch of like 90% of billionaires or whatever read, and I guess a little part of me was like, nah, that can't be true, and blah blah blah. But even if half of them was lying, because I thought they was lying, but even if half of them was lying, that's still like at least like 30% of them or whatever. That's still a lot. Don't come at me with my math right there. I'm just freestyling off the dome. But yeah, and then I really had to like come out of that mindset and think, ain't no way all these folks lying about reading. And these folks, they got bukus of money. Of course, they gonna be doing things that the average person don't do. Getting through a couple books a week, a book a week, and just reading on hours on end of day for a prolonged period of time and stuff like that. So I had to really come out of that way of thinking and realize if I want to get ahead, I need to do getting ahead things. So I started reading, and it honestly wasn't that hard for me to get started. And it just sort of came out of nowhere because I just went to the library and just got a library card, and I don't know how to explain it. I wish I could go into better detail, probably a little later, but anyway, and also, and I wasn't even intending to go to the library for the summer because it was closed most of the summer, and I was getting discouraged because I was like, man, ain't no point. But then that was that other bad way of thinking. It don't matter if there's like 2 weeks left or something, you can still do something, and you never know. And this should be like a lifelong thing, not just a little summer challenge. This is like a lifelong journey. But anyway, and then I went to the self-help section because I wanted a non-fiction book, and I picked up the only thing that I really noticed, and it was a book called Atomic Habits. And I think this is probably destiny, because I don't think that could have been a better book to start off reading. But yeah, I read that, finished that. Also, I finished another book by B.J. Fogg called Tiny Habits. I'll probably make a video summarizing that later. I already made a book summarizing Atomic Habits. And then I also got through the book of Proverbs. I read, it don't really count. I listened to an audio book, but I listened to an audio book probably like once or twice, but I'm just gonna say it count. But I listened to all of the book of Proverbs in the Bible. I read Atomic Habits, and I did Tiny Habits book, and then I went out my way on this little trip I'm on, if you couldn't tell, little vloggy trip or whatever, in this hotel with this not jacket, but no, I just bought. But anyway, I like it a lot. But I'll show y'all it later. But anyway, I went and bought some books, and I'm finna try to get through them. And it's The Millionaire Next Door and Waking the Giant Within by Tony Robbins. And so this is a little longer video than usual. Hopefully somebody's watching this, but either way, we still gonna keep grinding, man, and keep going. But and also I think probably reading the book of Proverbs, because how I did it, like I didn't even realize it, but like I just started reading it, and I'll just read a chapter a day because I saw this Instagram reel, and it's like, if you want your relationship with God to get closer than it's ever been, just do this for 30 days, because like 30 days in a month, and there's 30 chapters in the book of Proverbs. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it. What's the worst that can happen? Just try to get it done, stay consistent with that, got it done. And then later on, the library thing happened, now it is what it is, and I consider myself a reader. I identify myself as someone who reads and who thinks critically and all that stuff, and yeah, so that's all I gotta say.